Welcome to this session on why top achievers are building their 9 to 5 schedules. And this session is focused around how you can actually bring in your daily schedules. And this is not a productivity session, so I'm not going to tell you about any tips or tricks. So this session is going to put a completely new thought, so you will start to think from a different angle. So let's start. All right, we are just there. Okay, so let's begin. You think the secret to getting more done is managing your time, and are wrong. So, in the next minutes, we will discover on how 95 is scheduled a single big thing in your day. And let's jump on to the problem. You ever feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, like you're constantly busy, but never actually anywhere? Days of back meetings and an inbox that never sleeps. You tell yourself to ground well and ground is noble. You wear your burnout and it's just like a bad corner. But in you're drowning. Work beats to your night and ends. So the stress is constant and you are just plain tired. You're not alone. A recent study, nearly half of the US knowledge workers feel their job hurts their mental or physical health. And this pressure leaves you with that nagging feeling you are working all the time, but making zero real progress. So, how are we actually decorating the cell and what that's keeping us behind? So, what do most people do? They blame themselves. You think the answer new to-do list, a fancy plan, or just to work smarter? But here is the problem. That's like trying to decorate the walls of a prison cell. Instead of escaping, we are just decorating it well. So the myth is that you can fix unproductivity, the system, not by work harder, but you need to work on it in a smarter way. And the problem is not your work ethic. It's the box you're supposed to work within. So this is the industrial era. This is the industrial era. The truth is, the 9 to 5 workday is the not bottleneck on your potential. It's an idea from industrial era. Made popular by Henry Ford in 1926 to make factory workers work more efficient. It was designed for repetitive mechanical tasks and not our creative, high impact thinking our world requires today. So, yes, how does humans win waves? This whole system treats humans like machines, but constant output for 8 hours a day. But biologically, that's impossible. Our brains work in cycles of peak energy that lasts about 20 minutes, followed by a need for recovery. And yes, these are ultradian rhythms, forcing yourself to do creative work when your energy is low, or administrative task, or when your brain is ready for a breakthrough. Isn't it just inefficient? But actually, it's just very insane. What's the flexible advantage? World's top companies finally catching. A massive 83% of workers now say flexible hours are important to them. The data is clear. Well, flexible schedule report higher productivity and focus. A landmark study by Stanford even found a 30% increase in activity with flexible work. So this is not about working more hours, but eventually it's working with think and with your natural energy. Yes, what are the pillars of freedom? First, to break free. Top achievers aren't just working from home, they are shattering clock itself. They use a discipline framework. This is three. Pillar one, the energy audit. So work with biology. Stop managing and start managing your energy. Have 2 to 4 hours window each day when your brain is at its absolute peak. And this is your biological prime time. The number one productivity hack is to find this window, and productivity will flow in. So you also protective. Like productivity is not something which you just like you have to also protect from all the distractions. And where the first block comes in for the deep work that actually moves forward. So save the shallow tasks like email for when energy is naturally lower. Do an honest audit of your energy when you're sharpest. This is your new core work day. So that sets our pillar one. To pillar flexible work does not mean being always on, and that's it. This pillar demands radical non-negotiable boundaries. You must schedule your personal life first. Block out family time, exercise time, and real rest on your calendar as if they are your most important assets and appointments. This uses Parkinson's law, which says work expands to the time creating smaller and fine window of work inside. You are hyper-focused and patient while hyper-focused block. This creates a true freedom. The ability to fully present in your personal life without feeling guilty of buzzing in pop. So let's jump on to pillar two, and from to pillar two, the outcome over hours. This is the mindset that ties it all to from counting counting results. At the start of each 3 to 5 specific outcomes that make the week a success. Your goal is to achieve these outcomes, whether it takes 15 hours, 45, just commit to it. Changes your job from a place where you actually trade in yourself and coming onto a position where you are actually delivering value. So it's building a culture of trust that rewards efficiency and not just the appearance of being seen as a busy person. In fact, companies that are fully flexible have been shown to outperform their peers in revenue growth. So you need to stop asking, how long did you work? Instead, ask, how and what did I achieve? So you need to analyze and assess that. So yes, brings us to the end. I am challenging you don't want to quit your job, do this. You can start small right now. Here is your challenge. Look at your schedule for tomorrow and yes, find the minutes or 60 minutes and commit to it and make it your focus block. Like you have to tell yourself that I'm going to be very focused in during time. So decide on the single most important thing you need to do. And for those 60 minutes, everything goes down. You do not listen to any. Yeah. Then schedule the 30-minute personal block and make it non-negotiable. So this journey begins with 1 hour of focus work and gradually it continues to other small packets of time. So yeah, that's how it is. So at the end, I have a question for you. If you want more strategies to build, you don't need to escape from, make sure you actually follows these strategies and give it a thought and let me know how it went out for you. Thank you for attending session and thanks a lot. And yeah, see you.